Have you ever thought about how morning dew occurs? Scientifically speaking, at a temperature called the dew point, water vapor in the air will begin to condense, turning into liquid water. That's how dew forms on surfaces, such as grass and the leaves, which are not warmed by the heat radiated from the ground. In other words, the weather has to be cool enough for dew to appear. That's why a 15 to 16 day period in September is called 白露 in Chinese, which means white dew. According to a traditional Chinese almanac, post-summer morning dew first appears when the sun reaches the celestial longitude of 165 degrees, which may be September 7th, September 8th, or September 9th. The 15 to 16 day period starting from this day is a solar term, and there are 24 solar terms per year. The 24 solar terms have been recognized by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization since 2016 as Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. Each solar term can be divided into 3 parts. Each part is 5 to 6 days long. The first part of the solar term, named white dew, is when wild geese and swans migrate south. The second part is when swallows migrate south. The third part is when birds store food to get ready for colder weather. This is a great time of year to go bird watching near water in the temperate zone of the Northern Hemisphere. No wonder classical Chinese poetry often describes taking a walk along the river during this time of year. Here's my English translation of a famous quote from one of the oldest Chinese poems, dating back thousands of years. Lush, lush are the reeds by the river. White dew appears like frost with splendor. So does that lovely young lady on the other side of the water. Now, let me read the original quote. 蒹葭苍苍，白露为霜。所谓伊人，在水一方。During the solar term named white dew, Chinese medicine practitioners generally encourage people to eat white vegetables such as turnips and cauliflower, as well as white-fleshed fruits such as longan and pears, which happen to be in season. This is because white vegetables and the white-fleshed fruits can nourish the lungs, according to Chinese medicinal classics, while sudden weather changes in September may irritate the respiratory system. There's even a Chinese recipe that includes 10 types of white vegetables and herbs, specifically designed for the solar term named white dew. These white vegetables and herbs are supposed to be cooked with chicken, but vegans can cook them with tofu instead. After your healthy meal, how about dessert? During the solar term named white dew, mooncakes are always available at Chinese markets. Because the Moon Festival usually falls in this solar term, though it may fall in the next solar term sometimes. The Moon Festival marks the full moon that occurs closest to the autumnal equinox, which will be featured in the next video on this channel. Please stay tuned. In the meantime, let's welcome the beginning of the osmanthus flower season and continue to enjoy the hibiscus flowers that have been blooming since the last solar term. Happy September!